Well, with me, Mohamed Taha from BBC Arabic. Mohamed, good to see you. So let's just reflect, first of all, on what difference this makes Antony Blinken arriving in the region.
Of course, it gives some momentum to the negotiations that is going to be resumed in Cairo. So Blinken in Israel trying to find a way or a middle way for this deal to happen. The United States is really keen for this deal to be finished by the end of this week or the coming week. The reason is the United States want to avoid any escalation in the region by Iran retaliating on the killing of Ismail Haniyeh on their soil or the killing of the Hezbollah leader in southern Lebanon. So all of these efforts are really focused on making sure that this deal would happen.
And much more cautious words from Hamas when it comes to the state of these negotiations.
Indeed, Hamas' position is clear that there should be a full Israeli withdrawal from Gaza and there shouldn't be any military presence after the deal, and that the deal should be based on the UN Security Council 2735 that came after the Biden proposals. But apparently Israel wants to include some new conditions or new thoughts, like that Israel should stay in the Philadelphia corridor in the borders between Gaza and Egypt, and they should have military access all the time. But at the end of the day, all the people in Gaza are eager to see this deal happens, to remove their agony and their suffering. On top of that, there are diseases in Gaza like polio. The UN want to vaccinate 600,000 children in Gaza, and they want a truce for them to make this happen.
And just remind us, whilst all this goes on and those conditions, of course, as you mentioned, but there is still the fighting.
The fighting is still indeed is happening. 17 people were killed in Gaza in Israeli shelling on Al-Zawaida area in the city of Gaza. In Lebanon, there are 50 projectiles were thrown from southern Lebanon into Israel as a retaliation of killing of 10 people in southern Lebanon, and in the West Bank as well there were a killing of 2 leaders of Hamas on the hands of the Israeli forces.
Okay, Mohamed, thank you.
Thank you, Luis.
Next, Ukrainian air defense units have been seeking to repel a Russian air attack on Kyiv in the past few hours.